Then you're going to get into an active isolate stretch. 5 checkpoints: ankle, knee, lumbopelvic hip complex, shoulder, head. It's actually 10. Do the math. 1, 2, 3, spine, 4, 5, 6, shoulder, elbow, wrist, breathing. But you only need to know 5 for NASM. Spinal movements. If the spine is... Howdy, y'all. It's your favorite trainer with a belt buckle, helping you pass the NASM CPT less than 30 days. The book is out, volume 2. I have 25 questions, a whole chapter dedicated to helping you pass your textbook certification. We've helped more than 5,000 people pass this sucker. Super easy when you focus on exactly what we tell you to do. You're not going to become a successful trainer from this. You have some of the technical skills. We teach you the business skills. We teach you the networking skills to help you become a successful personal trainer. Get hired at the best gyms. Our certification is recognized nationally, internationally, Lifetime, Equinox. The best gyms in the world prefer the SUF-Fitness CPT. We have a bundle right now to get you to pass your NASM within 30 days, and you're going to get our CPT. If you want to level up, you got to become the best. Now, I get it. You need to pass this. Focus on exactly what I tell you to do. Don't be going off on Quizlet and other YouTubes because they're going to give you the whole entire textbook. You don't want that. You need to know a specific what to study to take away those ants, automatic negative thoughts. You will experience imposter syndrome because a textbook doesn't teach you how to become a trainer. That's why you got to pass it in 30 days so you can gain supervised experience. Everything within phase 3, muscular development, dumbest thing in the world, it's just hypertrophy. Your clients want to get jacked. They want giant biceps. So according to the OPT model, you got to start with stabilization. Stick there for a month, bouncing on a Bosu ball, doing a bunch of weird shit, overhead squat assessment, make them feel like they're inferior. Then you sign them up. Don't know how, but you do. So then you're going to move into phase 2 or 3 or 4. You choose. The OPT model has stabilization, strength, 3 phases, and then the top phase, which is going to be maximal power. So within phase 3, the acute variables, 2-0, 2-0, means 2 seconds concentrically. You pause for 0 and you come down for 2 seconds. And then you repeat for 6 to 12 repetitions at a 75 to 85%. The irony there is you would actually not be lifting that percentage with that tempo. Don't ever do this, but you got to know it to pass the exam. You need to know 0 to 60 seconds of rest, 3 to 5 sets. Again, that is not optimal. To pass the textbook, you got to put that hat on and then choose the right answers. Which of the following would be hypertrophy or muscular development according to NASM? 0 to 30 seconds, 90 seconds to 2 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes plus. It's very, very simple. You just have to know 0 to 60 seconds is always going to be hypertrophy. You need to know which exercises are going to be in phase 3. That's a bench press, not some type of Bosu ball or stability ball press. Don't do that anyways, but you need to know it's a bench press. A squat over a Bosu ball squat. A chin-up or a pull-up over a TRX row. A military press over a ball combo 1. They're going to ask you questions specific to their exam you need to know. Ball combo 1 is a shoulder stabilizing exercise. You'd use that in stabilization. Single leg scaption, you'd use that in stabilization. If you were to do a bench press into an unstable exercise, that's phase 2. If you're to do a plyometric into a bench press, that would be phase 5. Knowing where it goes within the OPT model will make your life so much easier. Things that we will teach you in my book, the difference with agonist and synergist. So when you do a bench press, what is the prime mover? Your pectoralis major, because of horizontal adduction, which is the transverse plane. Don't need to know that for NASM. If you want to be a qualified trainer, you need to know the fundamentals. You just need to know that it's going to be your chest as the main mover or agonist. The synergist will be your triceps. The opposite is the antagonist, which would be your posterior deltoid. When you do a squat, the agonist at the hip, your glutes. I laugh at this shit because I can't believe this is in an actual textbook. The agonist at the knee, quads, correct. Synergist, hamstrings, not correct, but you need to know that for the exam for NASM. It's actually your adductor magnus, but they're not going to test you on that stuff. You need to know exactly what the test is going to be questioning you on. Which of the following is a synergist during a squat? Your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, or your gastrocnemius. Super easy to know the right answer. We've helped people pass this in 15 minutes because you breeze through it and then you're like, okay, now let's level up to become a qualified trainer. Let's get past that first year because so many trainers quit, but not you because you're leveling up. and you're learning those business skills, the technical skills, programming, the assessment, networking. You will level yourself up to become a qualified trainer. Get through this as quickly as you can. Active isolate. You're still foam rolling. Everyone needs to do that or you die. So you got to foam roll 20 to 40 seconds, and then you're going to do an active isolate, which would be like put your arm across your chest and back. 1 to 2 second holds and then back. The difference with that and dynamic is more sports specific, like leg swings or a squat and a punch. That would be dynamic within phase 5. Phase 2, 3, and 4, you always foam roll. Same with phase 5 and 1. And then you're going to get into an active isolate stretch. 5 checkpoints: ankle, knee, lumbopelvic hip complex, shoulder, head. There's actually 10. Do the math. 1, 2, 3, spine, 4, 5, 6, shoulder, elbow, wrist, breathing. But you only need to know 5 for NASM. Spinal movements. If the spine isn't moving like a prone iso-lab, that's going to be a plank. That's going to be phase 1. When the spine moves like a reverse crunch or some type of crunch, that's going to be phase 2, 3, or 4. When there's explosiveness or rotation, that's going to be phase 5. What is the end leg position on a cable rotation? Bam, look at those calves. Triple extension. Triple flexion is going to be front side mechanics. Back side mechanics is going to be triple extension. Concentric balance. What that means is anytime you're just standing and kicking this leg is isometric. That's going to be stabilization. If this leg dips like you're doing a squat or a balance test, that's going to be phase 3. Last but not least, for cardio, zone 2 and or 76 to 85%. These are the acute variables you need to know for phase 3, muscular development. If you want to become a successful personal trainer, read the book. 25 questions that we don't have anywhere else. It's going to help educate you to put that hat on so you can pass it ASAP, because you probably had that sunk cost fallacy. I'm not going to go into that. I'll let you deal with that yourself. So then you can move into helping clients get results safely, building your book of business, not being afraid of sales, because we are salespeople. It's part of the profession. But when you have 3 streams of revenue, you can absolutely turn your passion for fitness into a career, and you can love helping people get results. Check out the podcast. We can send you our NASM cheat sheet for free. If you give us a review on the book, I will send you the study guide for free, which is $100. All you got to do is keep showing up.